Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we're diving deep into a story that blends heartwarming family moments with the spotlight of professional sports. Rising tennis superstar Coco Gauff is making headlines once again, but this time it's not just for her achievements on the court. The young tennis champion has publicly apologized to her younger brother Codey for forgetting one of his most memorable moments, a major baseball milestone that meant the world to him. This story has captured the attention of fans around the globe because it showcases the very human side of a young athlete who, despite being one of the biggest names in tennis, is still a sister who deeply cares about her family. Coco's life has been under the spotlight for years. Since making her breakthrough on the world stage, she's balanced intense training, grueling competition schedules, sponsorship obligations, and media appearances. But beyond the bright lights and roaring crowds, Coco has always emphasized how important her family is to her. In a recent interview, she opened up about the guilt she felt when she realized she had completely missed one of Codey's most significant games, a moment where he achieved a personal best in his baseball journey. It wasn't just a missed game for Coco. It was a moment that reminded her how challenging it is to balance being a professional athlete and being a sister. Fans who have followed Coco for years know just how close-knit her family is. Her parents have been her biggest supporters from day one, traveling the world with her, coaching her, and ensuring she maintains a strong sense of identity off the court. Her siblings, too, have grown up in this unique environment of athletic discipline and public attention. Codey, her younger brother, has been making his own mark in sports, particularly in baseball, where he's been steadily developing as a promising young athlete. His recent milestone, a game where he hit a winning home run and broke his own personal record, was a moment he had been preparing for with dedication. When Coco realized that she had forgotten to acknowledge that milestone, she immediately reached out to Codey and publicly addressed it in a heartfelt apology. On social media, she shared how proud she was of him and promised to be there to celebrate his future achievements. She admitted that in the whirlwind of her tennis career, she sometimes struggles to keep track of everything happening back home. Her message wasn't just an apology. It was a touching reminder that even the biggest stars sometimes miss moments that matter. The response from fans was overwhelmingly supportive. Thousands of people commented on her post, praising her honesty and reminding her that family bonds are built on love and understanding, not perfection. Many fans shared their own stories of missing important family events because of work or personal obligations, saying they could relate to Coco's situation. What stood out was how genuine and unfiltered her message was. She didn't try to make excuses. She simply expressed love for her brother and acknowledged that she had messed up. That vulnerability resonated with people around the world. Sports analysts also noted that this moment adds another layer to Coco's public image. Known for her grace on the court and her maturity beyond her years, Coco has often been praised for the way she handles pressure. But moments like this show that she's not just a polished public figure, she's a young woman navigating the complexities of family and fame. For many, that makes her even more relatable and admirable. Codey, for his part, has also shown nothing but love for his sister. In his own light-hearted way, he responded with a smile, joking that she owed him a celebratory dinner when she got back home. Their sibling dynamic has always been playful and full of mutual support. It's clear that while Coco may have missed the moment in real time, she hasn't missed the chance to show her love and pride for her brother. Coco's journey has always been about more than just tennis. At just 20 years old, she has already won major titles, inspired millions, and become a global ambassador for a new generation of athletes. But what truly sets her apart is how she remains grounded. She often talks about her family in interviews, crediting them for keeping her humble and focused. Her relationship with Codey and the rest of her siblings plays a crucial role in that grounding. As she prepares for upcoming tournaments, including some of the biggest events on the tennis calendar, Coco has shared that she's making a conscious effort to carve out time to be more present in her family's lives. She acknowledged that her schedule will always be demanding, but she's learning to balance it better. She even mentioned that she's setting reminders and staying in closer touch with her siblings to make sure she doesn't miss important milestones again. Fans and commentators alike have noted how this incident, rather than tarnishing her image, has actually strengthened the bond between her and her supporters. In a world where athletes are often held to impossibly high standards, Coco's simple apology reminded everyone that being human is part of the journey. No matter how big the stage gets, family remains at the heart of who she is. This moment has also shone a spotlight on Codey. For years, he's been known primarily as Coco Gauff's little brother, but his recent baseball achievements have started to change that narrative. Coaches and local sports analysts have praised his talent and work ethic, saying he has a bright future ahead. With Coco's massive global platform, it's likely that more people will be paying attention to Codey's journey too. What's beautiful about this story is that it's not about scandal, controversy, or rivalry. It's about love, family, and growth. It's about a superstar athlete admitting she made a mistake and doing everything she can to make it right. That kind of humility and emotional honesty is rare in professional sports, and it's one of the many reasons Coco continues to win hearts around the world. In the days following her apology, Coco shared a few more posts showing support for Codey. She posted clips of his baseball game, cheered him on in the comments, and even said she's planning to watch his next big game in person. This gesture may seem small, but for Codey, it's a powerful reminder that his sister sees and celebrates him. The Gauff family has always been a powerful unit. Coco's parents have played a crucial role in both her development as an athlete and her emotional well-being. Their approach to parenting, emphasizing both discipline and unconditional love, has been praised by sports psychologists and other athletes. This foundation is what has allowed Coco to navigate the challenges of fame with so much grace. Experts say that moments like these can actually strengthen sibling relationships. By acknowledging the mistake and making a heartfelt apology, Coco is reinforcing her bond with Codey in a meaningful way. Fans also believe this is a story that will only bring them closer. In an age of curated images and carefully crafted statements, Coco's honesty stood out as refreshingly real. This story has also sparked discussions online about how young athletes balance personal and professional lives. Many fans pointed out that Coco, despite her superstar status, is still young and learning. They praised her for not pretending to have it all figured out and for showing that vulnerability can be a source of strength. As Coco returns to training and competition, this moment with her brother will likely serve as a reminder of what matters most. Tennis is her passion and career, but family is her foundation. She has often said that her dream is not just to be a great player but to be a good person, and stories like this prove she's well on that path. Sports journalists covering this story have called it a refreshing break from the usual headlines. Instead of another tale of rivalry or controversy, this is a glimpse into the real life of a young woman growing, learning, and loving her family. It's moments like these that make Coco Gauff not just a champion on the court but a role model off it. As fans look ahead to her next tournaments, there's a renewed sense of connection between Coco and the people who support her. She's not just a tennis icon, she's a daughter, a sister, and a young woman finding her way in a world that watches her every move. And through it all, her bond with her family remains unshakable. Coco has said in previous interviews that her family keeps her grounded and gives her strength. This latest chapter is just another example of how true that is. No matter how many titles she wins or how far she goes in her career, the love and support of her family will always be the core of her story. In a sports landscape often dominated by pressure, expectations, and perfection, Coco's apology to Codey is a gentle reminder that even champions can make mistakes, and that what matters most is how they respond to them. Coco responded with love, humility, and pride in her brother's achievements. For fans around the world, this story is a heartwarming reminder of why they admire her so much. She's talented, yes, but she's also real. And that authenticity is what sets her apart. This has been Stefan reporting for Trending Update USA.